Welcome and thank you for joining me. Um, Man, today is my fourth wedding anniversary. Um, I've been married 4 years. June the 14th of this year will be 4 years since I've seen my wife. And that hadn't been easy. It hadn't been easy at all. Um, but that's the sacrifice that I had to make to manifest the vision that I saw in my head. So I have to have the faith to believe that God can turn my wife's heart back to me. Um, and she rightfully so. She's angry because she wants to be here, and she's not. So and you know, and the flip side of the coin is, if she was here, probably would be because she overstayed her visa, you know? And I would be constantly looking over my shoulder. There'd be certain things I couldn't say. I just, I couldn't be vocal, because I'm afraid, I'm protecting her. So that's and not having that worry on my plate allowed me to be able to come out and build my brand. Take a gamble. Um, take a risk. So, from that point, thank you, brother. Um, from that point, everything, it'll work out the way it should. That's what I believe. It's gonna work out the way it should. And you know, there's some things that are just out of your control, and you can't worry about it. And this is one of them things that's out of my control. I can't really worry about it. I just have to keep my focus, keep my determination, keep my drive, and keep moving forward. It's just as simple. And yeah, it's painful sometimes. Yeah, it's discouraging sometimes. It is. I had somebody talking about came up yesterday talking about pray for me. What? No, negative. I'm too busy. I'm trying to get my own prayers answered right now. Yeah, my line is clogged up. I don't, I don't know what kind of lifestyle you live. Shoot, I start put you in my prayer line. Hey, you might mess up, clog up the whole thing. No. Do for self. That's my philosophy. Do for self. Do for self, man. That's what you got to do. When you do for self, you ain't got to worry about nobody else. And that's what I come out to try to do is do for self. And people want me to go get a job cause I come out to try to do for self. To try to be independent, to think outside the box. And that's all I'm trying to do, y'all. Is just think outside the box. That some people, they use entertainment. Like I showed y'all the guy that be down at the White House, you know, dancing and clowning and doing all that stuff. That's his thing. That ain't me. I ain't gonna get out there buck dancing and clowning and doing all that other stuff. You see, cause you got to realize out of our community, and this is just the reality that we have to face. There are three outs for black men: sports, entertainment, and drugs. Three outs for a black man in the black community: sports, entertainment, and drugs. And you would be surprised at how many that use drugs as a way out. And let me say that again. See, you would be surprised at the number of people who use drugs, the profits from drugs, as a way out. See, because that's what everybody's looking for, man. Everybody's looking for a level of comfort. And you'd be lying through your teeth if you said you wouldn't. Everybody. I don't care who you are. You're working, so when you retire, you can live in comfort. That's why you be working 2 and 3 jobs. So when you retire, you can live in comfort. You see? And the thing that I'm trying to get people to see, what we consider as comfortable, the really rich laugh at. See, we think $500,000 is comfortable. But and one sickness or one tragedy could wipe that out. Just like that. Just like that. One tragedy could wipe that out. But the mindset of the people is $500,000 is a lot of money. That's just the mindset of the people. See, they got us conditioned to not to want much, so that we'd be struggling trying to pay bills and stay in debt. That's the plan. They keep you fighting so you'll stay in debt. You ain't paying attention to the prices that's being raised. You don't have time to fight that because you're too busy hating your neighbor. Somebody that you don't even know. You're hating and still getting screwed in the grocery store, still getting screwed at the gas pump. But you're hating each other. So what's the advantage of your hate? Think about that. What's the advantage? Because you're still getting screwed just like me at the gas pump. So you ain't got the advantage there. You ain't got the advantage in the pharmacy. You don't have the advantage in the grocery store. So where do you have the advantage? Hate? Where? Division? I mean, think about that, man. So we put so much work into being different that we don't even want to try to unite. We don't even, and that's work, man. See, and maybe that's why people don't want to approach this, because the work that's involved. Cause when you're trying to understand somebody, man, you're going to have to compromise. You can't be in a fence. When you're trying to understand somebody, you can't be quick to cut them off. And see, this is the problem right now. Too many people want to cut folk off just because they disagree. They'll burn bridges just because they disagree. And not realizing you're going to need that bridge one day. And you didn't burn it down. And because you don't think you're going to need it. And then when you need it, your dumb ass ain't got nowhere to go. And now you're going to perish. Because you burnt down your own damn bridge because of hate. You see, this ain't no about no race, man. This about good versus evil. And good people right now can't even find each other. That's the problem. Good people, man, can't trust each other. That's how effective hate has been. That it has good people afraid of each other. See, they want to take everybody and lump them together. You know, everybody lump them. All bad folks. This got Scott Adams. All bad black. You can't help black folk, but black folk are terrorists. You know, and that's not. Thank you, Sarah. And that's not true. See, so we lump everybody. All white people are racist. That's not true. So why don't we try to separate the good from the bad? You see, let's separate the good from the bad. That's what we need to do. This ain't about no race. And then if you separate the good from the bad, you have all kinds of races. Because there's good and there's bad in everybody. There's good and there's bad in everybody. Let me show you this. Hold on a second. Devin say, how do we separate good from bad? Real simple. The good say what they mean and mean what they say. It's just that simple. See, a good person ain't gonna divide you. A good person ain't gonna pit you against nobody. See, that ain't a good person. See, them people talking about them Democrats, them conservatives, them liberals, and them you know, that they're dividing. They not good people. Good people unite. Okay? That's how you know the difference. A good person gonna be trying to bring you together. See, that bad person is, and they getting paid, man. And that's the sad part. See, a lot of people are pushing this division and this hatred and this animosity because it's very lucrative. It ain't lucrative. It's trying to unite people, trying to encourage people to stop hating each other. That's not lucrative. You see? And we got young kids that are watching what's going on. They ain't stupid. And see, I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. And this is the reason a lot of white parents are having problems right now. See, they trying to censor their children, what they can get exposed to. And when they children go outside the house, see, and they start doing it anyway behind it. See, if you want a child to do something, take it away from them. See, now they curious. Why you don't want me to do this? Why you don't want me to try this? Why you don't want me to smoke? Why you don't want me to drink? See, now you done ignited their curiosity. And when they get outside and see a different story, now they rebelling. See, they don't want to have nothing to do with you because you ain't telling them the truth. See, this is what's happening. And I'm telling you, man, this is what's happening. These kids are not stupid. All of this stuff you telling them, they gonna find access to it. Because look at social media. What is it that you can't find on social media? Think about that for a minute. What is it that you can't find? And I mean, y'all act like y'all wasn't young. And it's even worse now. See, when I was coming up as a teenager, we didn't have no social media. See, we didn't have the internet when I was coming up. But look at what these kids got at their fingertips right now. And you think they ain't gonna you think they ain't gonna be curious? You think they ain't gonna rebel? I mean, seriously, man. And this is the problem. This is the problem. And consequently, what white people are doing, unbeknownst to themselves, they pushing their kids to a lot of other cultures. Because their kids are curious now. Why you don't want me exposed to this? Why you don't want me to read this? Why you don't want me to go here? That's why you're getting a rebellion. You got more white kids addicted to hip hop than you do black kids. Look at the white kids that be in these concerts, man. And you think banning something gonna stop them? They gonna go behind your back. That's all they gonna do. Go behind your back and see what you don't want them to see. And you're too stupid to see that. See, that's the problem. We think these kids are stupid. And you ain't got nobody that's trying to reach them with some knowledge. See, y'all done tried everything. Ain't nothing working. And you're scared to try something new. That's the part that, I'm trying to wrap my mind around. What you got ain't working. And you scared to try something new. You scared to give something new a chance. And living in fear. And scared to give something new a chance. Because you don't know where the money might go. So you don't want to give nothing new a chance. I mean, think about it, man. That's the majority of the reason that people do not support me. Because they don't know where the money might go. If you gave me some money, maybe I'll launch my dinnerware line. Made in America. To produce some American jobs. Maybe I can start my hop-on, hop-off shuttle and create some jobs and some tourism. Might even be able to open up me a DC Black History Museum. Yes, indeed, American job. All my shit is made in America, man. My dinnerware line is made in America. I'm not taking that to China. Fuck China. I'm not taking it to China. Fuck China. I say it again. Fuck China. My shit gonna be made in America. I want it American made. That's what I want it done, in America. And if it's American made, it's creating American jobs. That's what we got to get back to, man. Simple as that. I mean, it's just that simple, man. But see, people want to talk about your clout chasing, cause you want to launch your own dinnerware line, cause you want to be independent. You see, you're a free thinker, and you get labeled a clout chaser, cause you're a free thinker, cause you want to be independent. You're labeled a clout chaser. That's the shit you have to deal with in the black community. See, they don't do white kids like that. See, white men don't have this shit. Oh, shit. White men come up with our, oh, honey, let's see what we can do to help you. Oh, no, black community, oh, look at him. He clout chasing. I mean, he want to launch a dinnerware line made in America. I ain't got no money. But who say you need money? I got the idea. You know? And see, y'all don't want to think outside the box. That's why a lot of you suffering right now, because you don't want to think outside the box. You're playing it safe. And you're miserable playing it safe. Let me say that again. A lot of y'all are where you are right now because you're playing it safe. And you're miserable where you are playing it safe. That's why you don't trust nobody, because you miserable. See, you ain't got the courage to step up and do that. That's why you can't see nobody else doing it, because you ain't got the courage. You see? And that's why you keep putting it down, because you ain't got the courage. See, that's the problem. And until we get more people involved, man, ain't nothing gonna change. Y'all think this supposed to change by itself? You gonna have to put some positive energy into the atmosphere. You gonna have to do it. They still keep putting this negative energy into the atmosphere every day. Somebody's doing something deceptive, deceiving, cheating, lying. But you can't see nobody out here honestly making it. And I got 4 people in here. Tell me the last rags to riches story you know of, that everybody know about. Tell me I got 4 people in here. Tell me the last rags to riches story you know of that everybody know about. Tell it to me. But I can show you all kind of death and destruction. Isn't that interesting? I can show you all kinds of death and destruction, but I can't show you nothing positive. Isn't that interesting? Damn, true conductor, I ain't realized that myself. I can show you all kind of negative shit that's working. I can't show you nothing positive working. Now, if I'm wrong, correct me. I'm just waiting to see if I'm wrong. I'm just waiting to see if I'm wrong. Isn't that interesting, man? We ain't got no positive stories that we can tell. We got all kind of negative tragedies we can talk about. All kinds of shit negative happening in the world. But we can't talk about nothing positive. We can't spread nothing positive. Isn't that interesting, man? People are afraid to spread something positive. What have we come to, man? When people are afraid to spread something positive. And we all in danger. But we're afraid to spread something positive. And we all at risk. We all, our families, our friends, everybody's at risk. Ain't no place safe. And we're afraid to spread something positive. And ain't no place safe. And people wondering why we in the state that we in. I'm still waiting. Somebody, tell me a rags to riches story, somebody, that everybody know about. I mean, think about that, man. We can't even put no positive examples out there. But you know, pick a place, and you can find something negative anywhere in America. That's happening every day. Murders, the carjacking, the stealing, you know, all of this stuff happens every day. Every day in the black community. Every day in America. Something is going on. Look at this guy. And it wasn't no gal, it was a guy that went in there and killed them 6 people in the school. I mean, enough is enough, man. Enough is enough. And yet, everybody's still afraid to promote something positive. With all of this death and destruction around, people are afraid to promote something positive. That's just the state we in. And you think these kids ain't watching? You think they don't see that? All right? Listen, I got to get down here to the bank and make me a deposit, boy. I got me one more night. Sometimes I ain't lying. Sometimes I have to go a day at a time, man. I don't mind. It ain't no big deal. As long as I ain't sleeping in my car, I'll take a day at a time. See, I ain't no shame in my game, man. You know, some people, I ain't got nothing to hold my head down about. Because I got a way out. See, a lot of people in this position don't have a way out. Cool, what do you mean, true conductor? I got ideas. I got my tour business. I have my hop on, hop off shuttle. I got my dinnerware idea. And I got my true conductor brand. I have a way out. All I got to do is just get one of them ideas to work. But you got people in here, man, ain't got no ideas. They ain't got nothing. And they don't even know where to start. You see, and that's the beginning of hopelessness. Right there, man. When people don't even know where to start to try to help themselves. And they get discouraged. And they get despondent. And see, and then that's going to trigger a whole bunch of other problems that you're going to have to deal with. Okay? So let me get out of here, man, and go make this deposit in the bank so I can keep my room another night and get out here at the White House. Okay? I'll see y'all later.